Alright guys, we have a question for one of our Discord members. Shout out to Adiva. Mubina, can you make a video about how you feel wearing a surgical mask / N95 under the niqab? Like, does it become difficult to breathe under there?
So let me clarify something, guys. I do not, in normal situations, wear a mask outside, especially not a surgical mask or an N95 for that matter. N95s are too thick. If you guys have ever seen N95 masks,
Yes.
you actually have to get fittings for them. When I became a lab tech, they actually had to give me a fitting to see what size N95 mask would fit me. So I would definitely not wear that under my veil. When I worked at the hospital, I either just wore a surgical mask or an N95 mask when I was working in the lab. And I think that's the best thing to do because the veil in the labs can be a safety hazard and it can kind of accumulate germs. Now, if I'm going outside, I'm going to a grocery store, I don't need a mask under my veil. There's so much social distancing. I'm not really close to anyone, so I don't really feel the need to wear a mask, especially when I'm already covered up with a face veil like this.
So you think this provides you enough protection when you go?
I feel like it does provide me the same amount of protection that a cloth mask would. As you can see, I am wearing a surgical mask right now. And in healthcare situations, I actually would just wear a mask or an N95 because I can't breathe in it, guys. Like, I'm wearing it right now and it's so hard to breathe in. Like, I can't even talk. I can only wear a veil outside. It's the most comfortable for me. It helps me breathe. Even if I'm wearing like 5 different veils, that's better for me than wearing a mask and a veil on top. Because like veils are way easier to breathe in, man. I can't with a mask and a veil on top. Or I actually have a veil that comes with a built-in mask at the bottom, and I would wear that because that's just as comfortable and it gives you that extra protection that you need from a mask.
But aren't you worried that people can see parts of your face if you're only wearing a mask outside?
And that's the reason why I wouldn't just wear a mask outside. The only reason I wore it at the hospital is because it was a safety hazard. Not just for me, but for other people as well. And in medical situations, you know, you can even show your face. So this is like a medical field. I'm working with patients. I'm working with like samples. I don't want to like, you know, infect myself or infect somebody else. So it's just safest.
Safety first.
Exactly, safety first. So it's just safest to wear a mask.